Alright, we're back. Looks like we're up against Vicalis again. He just kind of jumped back in. Oh, wait, I think I need the card thing. Card! Bam! Alright, look at that. War marks, which aren't good anymore. Alright, and this hand is okay. I'm not going to mulligan it. Our knight will be bigger than a bolt. Hopefully he's not playing a white version that has swords or running innocent blood, because that deck sacrifices everything. Other things that we are worried about in his deck, Carrion Feeder kind of blanks removal and combos out, so we kind of want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Looks like he mulliganed to 6 and is deciding on 5. So yeah, this could get interesting. Oh, if this one doesn't go well, sorry guys. I was gonna keep it to just 4, but that last one being like 2 games in 5 minutes, maybe just kind of want to give you something to actually look at. You know, I see this picture for Swords to Plowshares. I wish I could make it bigger, but this just looks weird. Does anybody else think it's weird? Who did this? Therese Nielsen? The smallest seed of regret can bloom into redemption. There you go, people. You now know that I can't read because I skip words. Yes, this is true. And if you're ever wondering what I look at when I see the spoilers, I see the best possible outcome. So things like Seercrew Dimmer Lobotomist cost blue-black. And at blue-black, he was pretty awesome. Trust me, we tested that, and it was actually really good. We didn't think that it would be for a while, and, you know, it just kind of turns out that, hey, it's pretty good cost. And we drew that card. I'm going to give him the opportunity to waste me. Just kind of shrink his hand down a little bit more. He can do his 2 damage. I'm not too worried about it. Please don't have another Gravecrawler be the only target. I do like his avatar, though. What is that, Stalking Tiger? If anybody knows that, let me know. It's one of those avatars that I don't have, considering that all I have are the basic ones in this. Alright, Goblin Bombardment, Grave Crawlers, Carrion Feeders. Well, I said Carrion Feeder was the thing that I was worried about, so I guess I should probably take that. Even though I guess I could have just sorted that. There goes another Gravecrawler. And another Thoughtseize. Well, I'm game for that. A Faithless Looting. I'm just going to take the Bombardment. Do whatever you want. Do I care? Yeah, I care. I think you can only have 1 goblin in play. Or 1... Yep, 1 goblin. 1 zombie. There we go. Hey, look, there goes another one. You're not too strong here. We're just going to play the Ooze because it's going to be bigger than the Knight shortly, and it'll scare him off. So his draw is not very good. He can't really afford to swing in anymore. Well, I guess he could. He could swing for 2. He gets this 1. Everybody gets 1. Next turn I play the Knight and eat something, most likely. Thinking. I'm thinking. I feel like Rick Allen and God, name is just killing me. I am not doing well with names today. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. There we go. The guy's name was Rick Allen, wasn't it? Sounded like Alan Fox or some weird thing like that. There's him, and then there's the guy from The Crow. And they both played in the old school Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. Not the old school Robin Hood when they wore tights and other weird things. I'm just gonna play the other knight and hope he realizes that that's the game. Yay! I may not play the other knight because he may realize that it might not be the game. But what I will do is, if he takes the knight, I'm playing the Liliana, edicting him, and then eating a creature with the ooze and swinging with it. No. Edicting him, eating a creature with the ooze, and passing the turn. Or he looks at my hand and scoops. Yeah, that was a scary thought. Yep, because you're going back to one land, and then I'm going to have a Batterskull in play. No problem. Well, maybe. So, alright. So we know what we're up against. These are actually pretty good. They eat off all of his little guys. She's actually very good. You're very good. Like, this whole side right here is actually very good, because if he gets an aggro card, throwing 3/1/1s in his way is just like the hardest kick in the nuts ever. Again, we don't care what's in his hand. He's not going to have too much that we actually have to deal with. And Lilianas aren't very good here. Like, his hand size is going to go to 0, and he plays out of his graveyard. So, that's not exactly where we want to be. We could bring in these, but they're... Oh, yeah, we have that up. We could bring in these, but they're not very good. Like, you can hit the Surgicals, the recurring creatures, which is Gravecrawler, and I think they're still playing the Bloodghast. Should be. But, I mean, do you really care that much? Thalia first strikes, your timely reinforcements will put a ton of stuff out. All of those things are X1s. Like, it's kind of a meh, so to speak. So let's go ahead and convert a mana cost. Our costs look a lot better. If he gets a Gravecrawler out, or a Gleamcrawler, or Carrion Feeder, there we go. Stupid Hulk Flash combo. You need both of these if he's got a recurring creature that can block. And that's just so that, you know, you're gaining life back one way or another. I hope to bear fight him. This hand is very iffy. I'm going to keep it. What you got? Okay, so he's doing that. He's probably found some lands. Oh, that's annoying. God, you know how annoying that is. I don't think he does. Alright, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm just going to play this. Great, Bloodghast comes back into play. Hey, look, there's a Gravecrawler. And he didn't get another land. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of it now. It's really iffy to do this just for the simple fact that, hey, look, you know, maybe he could have done something else. But chances are not so much. Get the forest. And what do we want? Do we want Jet? Do we want Skull? I'm going to get the Skull. Make him use his removal if he's got it. God, I feel like I should have wastelanded him. Why didn't I wasteland him and just play the top? I'm doing stupid things. Hey, Pithing Needle, he's going to call that. Well, I'm going to wasteland him this way and play the Sylvan Library. I hope that works. Yay! Called Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, options. Alright, so we're going to wasteland him. And he's going to scoop. So, yeah, I'm not doing this. This matchup is actually really good. Nothing against, you know, Sam Black. He's done very well at deck design, and this deck does very well against certain types of deck. It's just that I operate in disruption for all of the areas that he's trying to play out of. On top of that, most of my creatures just do weird things that his deck doesn't like. I mean, like, Pride Mage is bad. Kind of. But Scavenging Goose is great. And Goyf is actually really good in this matchup. Like, if you could... and I have swords and surgical extractions, which I never bring in. Oh, there's enough... excuse me, there's enough to interact with it. So, I hope you guys had fun this one. I'm going to try and get these uploaded shortly. And